Okay, good morning. This is Mayor Valensky with Driving Markets, driving while talking about markets. So China's exports sank. Now, China's been in trouble already for many, many months, or more than 6-7 months. It's had lower manufacturing, lower industrial output, lower exports. Exports have sank as of the October number came out this morning. Also, it's got other problem with sales, retail. It's had higher imports. Overall, the Chinese economy as the power industry is in trouble, that's for sure. Question is, where is it going to go from here? Is it going to continue where they're going to have a significant drop in their GDP, their gross domestic product? That is on the economic front. Other economic news, JP Morgan, Jamie Dimon, head CEO of JP Morgan, said markets are unsustainable. I've been saying that for a while. The markets are unsustainable, they're far too high. Remember, they've run up on the back of the probability or prospect of no further interest rate rises in the US or in the UK or in Europe. Could be the case. I don't see a rate rise coming in the US, maybe one more in 2024, but the Fed doesn't have the gumption in order to fight inflation. Inflation is creeping up. There is a rise in input prices overall, and that's going to cause a major dilemma in 2024 when you have inflation going back above 5% in the US and obviously climbing up in the UK and in Europe. I suspect inflation in the UK will go above 7% by January, February time, and that's going to put Andrew Bailey and the MPC, the Monetary Policy Committee, into difficult decision-making ground as to what to do regarding UK interest rates. In the UK specifically, you've got a bigger problem in the housing market because all the 3-year and 5-year rates that were in 2018, 2019 have now come to an end or are coming to an end in 2024, and that's going to put significant pressure on homeowners when they see that their mortgage interest or the mortgage repayments are going to be tripling overnight. That's going to take more money out of the economy. Expect the UK to go into recession and to have negative GDP, especially when it reports it this week. Moving over to the US, the Dow's far too high. NASDAQ is too high as well. Meta is a sell. I see Meta falling going down to about $260 to $270 a share. That's $260, $270 a share. At the moment, it's too high. Also, the other sell is Apple. Interestingly enough, Tim Cook, who is the CEO of Apple, has sold a load of shares. So why would he sell a load of shares when he's got like $900 million coming in income a year? What does he need the money for? Is he short of a few quid? Unlikely. He's selling the shares because Apple sales are falling. Apple is also going to go down to the 150, 155 level. So short on Apple. Tesla, I'm a big fan of Tesla, massive fan of Elon Musk, but I think it's going to be struggling at this level, also calling that down to about 190, 195 near term on Tesla. So there's a couple of indicators regarding shares. What else have we got? Dollar yen far too high at 150. I expect dollar yen to come down over the next couple of months to about 144, especially if there's BOJ, Bank of Japan intervention when it comes to the yen. Yields on 10-year treasuries, I expect those to start creeping back up there to the 5% level. I don't think they're going to fall any much further. There might be a little bit of dollar strength based on geopolitical tensions. There's a lot of geopolitical tensions going on in the Middle East, and Iran is likely to get involved in the war with Israel. Israel is fighting Hamas in Gaza. Hezbollah from Lebanon has increased its attacks on Israel, and they're pushing up the rough there. There is going to be definitely a greater degree of conflict between Israel and Hezbollah. The question is, where does America, Russia, and China get involved? So overall markets are too high. I reckon they should come down a little bit, especially the Dow, Nasdaq, S&P. I'm calling the Dow down to 29,000 in 2024. Big shot. Going to get a lot of pushback on that. I recognize that it's wild, but why not? Let's go for it. Put my neck on the line, which is more than what other people do who sit on the fence or even sit behind it because they're scared to say something as to call where the markets are at. You can also catch me on Telegram. Go to group on there. Got some books out on Amazon. You can share, subscribe, comment. Catch you later.